Hey guys, what's going on here? I just wanted to do a movie review on the latest movie that I've seen in the theaters. And you know what? I honestly should start from the first one and work my way up to them. But since I've recently saw it, I'm gonna review it really quick. So I'm talking about Jackass, the best and the last. And I'm a long time Jackass fan. I probably always will be. I think they're funny. I think they're disgusting, but they're hilarious. I think they're creative in a whole other way. I think they're fun, and I think it's different. But what was crazy about this is it showed a lot of the early footage from the show, and before Jackass was a thing, before MTV got involved, it showed a lot of that footage. It showed a lot of older footage, some pre-Jackass footage, with just Knoxville and stuff like that, and it's pretty interesting. It's interesting. And some of the newer bits was kind of just like a lot of disgusting bits, like a lot of butts, just a lot of nasty bits. But it wasn't really full of newer stuff for the most part. It was mostly older stuff, and a lot of the cast didn't really do much. A lot of them stood around. Like, I don't think Dave England really did much. A lot of the new cast didn't do much. Like Rachel, I know she didn't really do much, and a lot of Poopies, I don't think he did much. Like, a lot of them stood around. A lot of it is Knoxville. Bam was in it, but it was older footage. It was Zach, one of the new guys. He kind of did a little bit. And Danger Aaron, he did some, and yeah, for the most part it kind of just it was that it was kind of just like old footage, disgusting butt footage, and then older footage, and then disgusting footage, and that's kind of just how it went. It was kind of back and forth. And I think they made it prevalent this time around. It was a little bit more emotional than Jackass Forever, because I think we all thought that Jackass Forever was going to be the last one, but it was kind of 50-50. We really didn't know. This one, they kind of made it clear that this is the last one. They're getting too old to do it, and if there is going to be another Jackass movie, it's going to be the new crew. It'll be Poopies and Zach and the father and son duo. I can't think of their names off the top of my head, but it would be the newer guys and Rachel Wolfson. It would be them who would be doing the next movie. But as far as the original crew, the OG crew, Knoxville, Lacey, Dave England, like Wee Man, Bam, as far as them, I don't think they're gonna continue it. I just think their bodies just cannot do it anymore. And I understand that as a 35-year-old man who's grown up watching them. I can't even begin to even I can't, at their age, I can't even begin to even think of that. It just sounds insane to me. However, I did like the movie. I think it's the weakest out of the entire franchise. Out of all 5 movies, I definitely think it's the weakest one, in my opinion. Just because it was kind of just older footage, and there wasn't really too much new stuff. You had a few segments with the robot. Practically the stuff that was in the trailer is all the new stuff, practically. And then obviously they went over some of their best bits. There wasn't many of them, but there was a good amount. I think there was 2 or 3 that I can remember off the top of my head. I'm sure there was more, but it wasn't enough to really talk about. However, it was a good movie, and I really enjoyed it. And just because it's my least favorite out of all of them doesn't mean you shouldn't go see it. I desperately think you should, especially if you've seen the rest. If you're looking for a good time, it's definitely hilarious. It's funny. You're gonna get a kick out of it, I promise. But if you like that sense of humor, go and see it. You'll love it. It does get a little emotional at the end, just because you know it's the last one. And I'm not gonna lie, I got a little emotional because it's something I grew up with as a kid, as a teenager. It's stuff I did, you know. I remember me and my friends taking golf carts and ramming them at a local grocery store, you know, and go flying into the bushes. It's just what we did. And we got the idea from Jackass. And, you know, just seeing everyone get old and grow old and retiring, it's kind of wild, you know. It's kind of crazy. But anyways, I did like the movie. If I had to rate it, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10 for me. It's still good. You're still gonna love it. You're still gonna laugh. And yeah, I have no really complaints about it, except it's just older footage. The newer stunts are kind of okay. They're pretty funny. The best, you know, some of the best stuff that they go over is some of their best stunts from older films and previous films. And like I said, it's more for, like, you know, going home and having a party and just wanting a good laugh. You'll love it. So yeah, I give it an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 for me. I'll probably end up buying the Blu-ray and everything and having it in my collection. So, but yeah, let me know what you guys thought of it. Is this an end of an era for you, or did you get emotional during it, or do you not like that kind of comedy? I know people that don't like the Jackass comedy and don't really care, to be honest with you. So yeah, let me know. So, but anyways, I'll see you guys later, and have a good one. Peace out.